Getting paid as a virtual assistant is a natural result of what we do. Let's now talk about how you can charge and be paid efficiently. Again, money is a result and not the goal. For most Filipinos, napansin namin na ang payment or yung pag-charge or panghihingi ng, not really panghihingi, for demanding for the payment is a touchy subject that they'd rather not deal with at hinahayaan nila na ang client ang mag-lead. Okay? Kung pag-uusapan mo nila very briefly and then hinahayaan nila na magkusa ang client. As a virtual assistant, you have to be involved in how the client will pay you and how much. No one will automatically offer you what you think you are worth. So you have to lead the client to your ideal payment or payment setup. Now, before we start with this, we want you to um, have this mentality pagdating sa money and for the salary or payment or rate or whatever you want to call it. Basta yung nagabayad na sila. Okay? Look at money or getting paid as a natural step of doing work online because it is. Okay, number one, it's an exchange, not a favor. The reason that you're doing the service for them, it means that you're also doing them a favor. Hindi yun yung parang dahil ikaw ang inaabutan ng pera or ikaw yung binabayaran, may utang na loob ka sa kanila, dahil binabayaran ka nila. Okay? You have worked your hours, nilagay mo yung skills mo, yung capability mo, and you tried your best in supporting their business. So, dapat lang na mabayaran ka for what you're worth and what yung worth nung work mo. Okay? Another thing is that professionals realize that money is only an item. Okay? So, kung parang feeling mo nahihiya ka sa client mo, wag. Okay? Because hindi nila alam kung ano ini-expect sa'yo. Kaya, minsan may mga client na willing naman sila na magbayad or magbayad ng that much or magbayad regularly or what, pero hindi lang nag-voice out yung VA nila sa kanila. Right? Career-wise, money is just another aspect. And when we say that, it means na hindi porket gusto mong mag-charge ng malaki, ibig sabihin mo mukha kang pera or greedy ka or sobra-sobra. Okay? If you're building your career, some clients actually look for kung magkano yung charge mo. And premium clients, they actually steer away from virtual assistants na mababa ang rate. Kasi iniisip nila, ang logic kasi nila dyan is kung mababa ang rate, sabi mababa ang quality. Okay? Another thing, very important, money is not evil. Greed is. If you have enough money, tapos gusto mo pa, yung wala ka naman na talagang dapat kailangan, pero gusto mo pa just for getting money and you're using money for bad things, yun yung masama. Okay, but if you're using your money for the future of your children, for your goals, alam mo yun, para sa utang mo, para sa hospitalization ng family member mo, charging for more money is not a bad thing. Okay, as long as you're charging for that money, you are worth that money, pinagtrabahoan mo ng maayos at you know na ang binabayad sa'yo ng client mo is commensurate dun sa work na binibigay mo. It's not bad. Another thing, demanding and getting your time's worth is your responsibility. It's not the client's responsibility na i-check niya kung worth ka pa nito. It's your responsibility. Kaya from the get-go, you have to know yung worth mo. And taking money that you worked for is never shameful. Right? If you know you work for that money, ano man yung trabaho mo, again, if alam mo that you gave the client your best, then hindi masama that you charge for that. Right? Now, making sure that you are paid properly is something that you take charge of, okay? Making sure you receive money on time and you are paid right is on you. There are scammers sa internet, guys. Kung sa offline, may mga masasamang tao na nakakapang-scam, mahirap hanapin. More so na dapat mag-ingat tayo sa online. Hindi lahat ng tao sa online is scammers, but there are plainly just bad people preying on your discomfort of securing your payment. Okay, so it's important to take precautionary measures para sure ka Here are some of the steps that we will explain one by one in the next videos, right? So, first off, you know your worth. Decide your rate. Bago ka pa nakipag-usap sa client, bago pa kayo mag-negotiate, kailangan alam mo na yung goal mo. Okay? Kasi kung alam mo yon, mas madali kang makakapag-negotiate. Paano kung pumasok ka sa isang contract na after a while, ma-realize mo na ang baba pa lang masyado nung charge mo, lugi ka. And if you realize that, hindi lahat ng tao magiging happy when working on that. It doesn't mean na kasalanan ng client or may kasalanan mo. It doesn't mean na ganun yon. But if you don't know your rate, baka magkamali ka. And most people, most VAs, when they find out na mababa masyado yung rate nila, pag natamad sila sa trabaho, they're not as effective, and it might even result to a bad client interaction or a bad client experience. Now, we've talked about how your reputation is important to you as a virtual assistant. Okay, so it might even be the cause of yung issues mo with getting more clients in the future, right? Next is we'll also talk about payment schemes. How do you get paid? And also how to secure a contract. We'll also talk about invoicing and receiving payments in the next videos.